Well, this was unexpected. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Welcome to another game reaction. Now, this time, it's the Ghost of Tsushima Legends. Came out of nowhere. Heck, I didn't even know what the hell this was. Like, is this like the next game or some kind of like side story? I saw a thumbnail with like 4 samurais and completely like just shook me. It's like, already? Already? And yeah, then I looked into it. I didn't watch the trailer yet, but looked into it. I'm like, oh, whoa, multiplayer co-op. Now, that's how you do it. You finish your single player game perfectly, make sure it's solid, polished, you release it, don't even tell anybody about no multiplayer, nothing. And now that everything is done, it's out, it's doing good, then you surprise people. That's how you do it. So let's check it out without further ado. PlayStation Studios. This game is beautiful. It's like a paint. Whoa. Well, I wasn't expecting this. Oh, they're going to the fantasy elements to it. Oh, oh boy. Love it. Oh, cool looking armor. Ronin, fully, I guess, upgrade samurai, archer. Oh, that is some Japanese horror, bro. Whoa. When is it out? Whoa. Whoa. Fall 2020.
PlayStation.
Man, oh man. PlayStation with its exclusives. Look, how should I say this? In the game, if you played the game, there are elements that can be or could be a fantasy, but they are not. But that if somebody hasn't played the game yet, there are missions and so that just touch on the fantasy elements of the the Japanese culture, samurai or so. But obviously, the game is very realistic. So it touches upon those, but doesn't really go into it because, as I said, the game is realistic. So this would be amazing that you take that realism and you convert it into a full-on fantasy-infused game. So that element I like because we've seen, Ninja Gaiden, for example. I'm not saying that's a samurai game, but it's enemies. It is fantasy in a way, right? It has all fantastical elements to it, or they're enemies, and so you can do stuff, have like magic or whatever you can want to say. However, you have abilities you can use. Same thing with Neo or Neo. Sorry, I'm pronouncing it wrong. But it's built in that kind of world. Same thing with Sekiro Shadows. I've never played that game. I know it's an amazing game. It won Game of the Year, but never played it. I will eventually, but that's also the enemies, and so again, just to give you an example, it's all built in. The way you jump, the way your movement and all, everything is it takes stuff from realism, but it's a fantasy. Simple way of putting it. So this game, what it really does well, that it, because of its realism, it's grounded. You feel the way of the samurai, right? How they would be, the different tensions between clans, and as you progress through the story, you learn a lot more, different ideals and all. And but combat wise, everything, the story itself, it's all based on a real world. So when you take those elements and you infuse them with fantasy, that's a very, very neat combination if you do it right. So just from that the minor clips that we've seen uh, for the gameplay, I liked how all those moves, some of those moves are in the game, and they just infused them, just changed it up so they have fantasy elements to it, but did not make the game into, oh, this is now a Neo or a ripoff of a Neo or a ripoff of Sekiro or Ninja Gaiden or so. Now they're like jumping in the air, flying in the air. At least from what I've seen. So now when the game comes out, it can completely be different, right? Of the DLC, not the game. But yeah, if you have the game, as it said, you get for free. So yeah, so I cannot wait just because of that. I'm more interested in that. Obviously, it'll be co-op, so if you're friends and you can play together, that's a plus, you know? Especially for this game, people who like this game or love this game, whoever has it right now, and they'll love this world, and it is doing good, so that means people are loving the game. For them, everybody to kind of come together and actually play this game together, that itself is amazing. So there's so many plus points to it. I think the only way that it can go wrong, that if the fantasy elements just do not work with the real world structure of what the game is. So let's see how they twist and turn those gameplay elements. Let's take a look. So let's see. It's fall. It's what? I'm guessing maybe October, November, somewhere there. Not even probably November. Probably will be late. So it'll probably be like September, October. So even if it's October, that's not too far away. Not too far away. So yeah, that was an amazing tease. I can't wait to play. Hopefully, I'm done with the game by then. Hopefully, it is a big game, and if you haven't played it, you should definitely try it. It is well worth the money. So with that, I want to ask, what did you all think of this tease? Have you watched it? Have you watched the trailer yet? Let me know in the comments, and let me know what you're expecting, like what kind of moves or what kind of fantasy elements do you want to infuse with the realistic structure of the game. So let me know in the comments. And with that, I want to say thank you for watching. Please remember to share and subscribe, dislike, like the video, and yeah, always free to let me know how I'm doing on the channel, good, bad, ugly, whatever. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see y'all later. Ta-ta.